I just stood there, holding the cup with the spoon, with my left hand still inside my pocket. It looked like I was in a fix. There was no way but to hold the cup with my left hand and stir with my right. I hesitantly took my left hand out of my pocket. It started shaking out of nervousness. Rena saw me struggling to hold the cup with my shaking left hand to stir. I guess she understood what I was going through in a fraction of a second and immediately uttered, "It's okay, okay?" Hey guys, this is AparnaDalal, and I'm back this time with this really soulful book called The Incomplete, based on the subject of physical disability. It's written by Webb of Cole, who has made a fantastic endeavor to give words to some of his own observations and realizations throughout his journey. I congratulate him on his maiden effort and his unique and sensitive style of writing. I always bring to you the most unusual and inspiring content reviews. So do subscribe for free to my channel by pressing the bell icon or the red subscribe button down below this video. So, this book stands out because it's a very keenly observed and honestly narrated work. Like it talks about how the seemingly insignificant and mundane tasks, for example, walking, dancing, dining out with friends, wearing a shoe, or even the simple act of holding a plate while eating, requires massive amount of effort and strategizing on the part of a disabled person. I fell from the stairs often, as some hurrying student would push me down. My childhood was the most painful part of my life. Many times, the other students in my class would beat me for no reason. A lot of students would always make fun of me, mimicking my limping and my shaky left hand. I could do nothing else except keep quiet. I never even told my parents. They might think that this was something that was very common at that age. Very subtle but hard-hitting incidents jump out at you while reading this book. One, where when the protagonist goes to join the gym, the instructor tells him to join physiotherapy instead. One, where he's accused of eve-teasing due to reduced sensations in his left hand, or the one that brilliantly sings of his utter helplessness while being showcased to the bride's side of the family for marriage. Here we are introduced to a significant character of Rena, who, in author's words, made him realize his completeness in positives and went away, and through which our hero, who's also a closet intellectual, offers a lot of insight for the society at large. If a person doesn't have a hand, he still has to find another way to do things. But then because we do that, normal people call us differently abled. I don't get why people want everything in society to be normal or systematic only. Is it the norm that a normal person is the one who doesn't do anything different or perhaps doesn't do anything new? Just one who follows the system? Regardless of any category or system, can't we just be considered humans across the globe? This is a very pertinent question, people, that I feel all of us should ask ourselves too. And kudos to the author to have raised an issue like this with such simplicity through his work. Amazing. The Wikipedia definition of disability is for everyone to read. But as the author reflects, having a negative attitude or disbelief in our own abilities is disability. Most people try to be normal, but nobody tries to be good. I can never become a normal person, but surely I can try to be a good one. When people generally think about disabled people, they think about how strange they look, how strangely they walk, how they'll fit in this race of life, and many other questions. I have no other way than to do things somehow. I have been the most ignored, most unnoticed one. Being disabled, I understood the difficulties of climbing up and descending the staircase at school, the hassle of crossing roads. Being disabled, I understood the ignorance and the strange views of the society. Being disabled, I learned to not make fun of anybody's pain. Listening to the worrying words that society told my parents in view of the future, I have always been ashamed of my disability. I avoided receiving help from people, always trying and pretending to be normal. All the while, I always wished I could be a normal person. But now I would only say I'm proud to be disabled, proud to be differently abled, proud to be the incomplete. Wow, what an inspiring write up. I highly recommend this book because it does a commendable job at taking the reader along the journey of a physically disadvantaged individual and his coming of age into the realization of how it is completely normal to be what he is, into accepting his disability as a normal part of his life and not an actual disadvantage. Or, in other words, owning his incompleteness by being open to the idea of accepting genuine help and helping others in need in spite of his condition. Bravo! So do grab a copy at amazon.in. You can also click the link to the same in the description box below. Do please like, share, and comment on my audios, and do subscribe for free. Lots and lots of love. Thank you.